Hey, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Just a quick one. I want to talk about fake censorship. You'll have seen in this movement, especially, and in the governed, or so to speak, the same sides, but you'll have seen that there is this drive that has been really driven home right from Trump downwards to other people who use the icon of the red tie as their logo. You'll see this push to have this fake censorship that they live under. It's yet another victimhood cloak that they have been put under. Yet you'll see this fake censorship somehow increases their numbers and increases their views and increases their algorithmic presence. When real censorship has happened to so many of us, and when it happens in all but silence. It happens in the dark caverns and corners of Telegram, where these controlled oppositionalists hide and speak to their audience, riling them up and making themselves look like victims of, oh, I'm under this censorship, I'm under this real limiting of speech. Yet they seem to be freer now to say things that other people like myself would get arrested for or lynched for, with much more freedom, and they're able to say it with much more presence and gusto than they ever would have been able to before this censorship, or so-called, took over their poor platform and their poor message. You'll find that the weirdest and strangest of people that do not represent either the people of the movement to the great part, or even those on the governed side politically, are shouting out censorship, shouting out they're not able to be heard, yet their popularity and algorithmic presence goes up through the roof. And it's in this victimhood that they validate themselves, because you, the people, both on the governed side and the movement side, are truly feeling the full force of censorship. It has been a very real experience for you, like myself and many others, saying things that really should just be everybody's right to air or say or debate over, has become all but a crime on social media and in real life in the physical world, where the expanse of what is conducive of hate speech is getting more and more wide. We are feeling the full force of that censorship. So when these controlled opposition actors shout out censorship, censorship, poor me, I'm a victim of it too, it resonates with a lot of people because it is real to a lot of people. Therefore, they must be telling the truth. But look at when they started shouting this out, and look at how their numbers have increased. Whereas people who've been suffering real censorship have either had a huge uphill slog to maintain their numbers or increase their numbers, increase their audience, increase the vibratory tones of their voice and the ears that those tones reach. They've had a real tough job of doing it. You'll see on this side that are shouting out the most about censorship and whatnot, their numbers seem to have increased, and where people hadn't even heard of them before, apart from a few newspaper clippings, they are now hearing about them and know about them. And this gives them validation. It almost subconsciously joins them in your club. It joins them into the club that you have been in, that has been really traumatizing to find that there are controlling mechanisms that can control what comes out of my mouth. And that is a difficult concept to conceive and absorb. It feels terrifying at times. It feels constrainative at times. It feels all encapsulating at times, where you feel the pressure of those words needing to get out and you can't get them out. That is the real effect of censorship. And these people do not know that feeling. They are just mimicking, like most narcissists do, they're mimicking from your empathy, they are drawing out something, a real experience for you. Whereas for them, it's not the same. They are very much being promoted while being demonized by the very people who are promoting them. So again, just be careful of this cloak of victimhood that I've spoken about many times before, that these people wear and that they teach their actors to wear in order to resonate with parts of you that really have been affected by the things they are faking being affected by. So just beware of that. Much love, much balance, and much wholeness. Mwah.